Welcome back to the Vocal Lube Podcast, presented by Jetstream Studios. This is episode 22, coming live to tape from Studio One. We are recording a little later in the week due to a couple different things, but we are here. So if you were scared and really depressed that you didn't have your weekly Vocal Lube, don't be scared. We make our time work for us, and we'll always be here at some point during the week.
You know, it's funny because we're at least going to try to get the episode out.
Yeah, we'll sign
by tomorrow morning.
Whatever. If we can't, then it is what it is. Maybe we go a little bit shorter so we can, it doesn't take as much time to edit. I don't know how you guys think about that. I feel about that, but
the only thing that takes the longest is just making it short.
Okay.
Yeah, it all depends on how I can deliver that punchline.
Max, I think you need to start wearing the microphone down.
Talking to the comm center.
Yes.
Yeah.
I removed mine just so I wouldn't have that.
I'm going to remove this one.
All right.
Like rip it off.
All right, so
Snap it off, dude.
I guess the one thing I wanted to mention, right?
Okay.
Dan has been playing.
Yeah, I picked up the sticks the other day, or the mouse and keyboard in Billy's room.
Dan is amazing. Funny enough, Dan
Is
was
amazing?
okay, on some real shit. Obviously, Dan has never played. Dan was doing a lot better than I was doing when I first started playing that.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Well, I don't know if fair is the right word, but saying he's amazing is a hard thing to think about because there are people who are amazing, and I
100%.
highly doubt Dan, with zero experience, is anywhere remotely close to their skill level.
I don't know how to say it, how to break this down the right way, but
You are not a prodigy.
I am not as great as Billy's making out to be.
Look,
I'm still pretty
even though
great.
Dan might not look like it, he
Favorite
is,
map?
I don't even know the names of the map.
I feel like you're probably only playing Dust.
No, he played Dust.
That's
yeah,
it.
we played a lot of Dust.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which map was that?
It was the map you were playing on. It's the only map we played on. Pretty sure. We only played on one map.
All
The
right.
one that's kind of dusty.
As the doors.
You're telling me there
tunnels.
weren't other maps?
No, there are. I think they just kept it to that because that's like the most well-known multiplayer map of all time. It's maybe not Nuketown.
Good map. There's other good maps though too. Once you start breaking out from there, and especially like
Yeah, we put them on Office.
you gotta, if you're playing competitively, like you gotta be able to propose different maps and stuff. Like there's a whole strategy.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I gotta break out the PC and start playing again.
Yeah, you might need to. I mean, we could run a full team if you got it. I got me and my. We are some reckless motherfuckers, Max. You might hate us. Sometimes we absolutely fucking just touch the other team, and then sometimes we get touched ourselves.
What does that mean?
It means when we play Premiere, right? Sometimes we do go balls to the wall, and we're like as sweaty as possible, and then sometimes we're just like, all right, let's try to just have a good time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a strategy game.
No, 100%.
100%.
Mind,
Yeah.
Definitely mind games.
Oh.
A lot of people don't like to stick the bomb when they defuse, but when you do,
I don't even
Sometimes you
remember
can win
how to play the. I just remember it's.
It's just search and destroy.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
the search and destroy. I just don't remember it being search and destroy.
Dan, you played the other game mode. You remember against
What do
You know what I mean? Like I don't remember it when I was playing it being search
you
and
never
destroy.
actually played it.
I
You
mean,
never,
he was playing casual, wasn't
no,
he?
he was
So you're
playing
playing like
deathmatch.
10v10.
Yeah, he was
which is
doing
not
like
like
no,
how the
he wasn't
game.
doing
Dude,
casual.
it felt like one versus everyone.
He was doing the deathmatch free for all to start off,
Oh,
and then he went on to a new game mode that they just came out with. It's a casual game mode where you're a terror when you're the terrorist and you're already on site and you have to defend it from being defused.
yeah. So you never actually played the game at all.
Okay.
Like the actual competitive side of the game, you didn't even touch the game mode. That
I wanted to play, but no one
Actually-
else wanted to.
casual is like the game mode that you should play. It's weird because it's like more players per team than actually competitive. Like competitive is just 5v5. but casual I think is 10v10.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
was weird though, because it was literally, I felt like everyone was trying to.
yeah, no, it was the death match is like a free
Even the
for all.
people on my team.
Yeah, no, it's a free for all.
Well, and
trying
also
to
you
kill
got to
me.
remember in Counter-Strike you can kill your team members, and like that's a big no-no.
We were playing the free for all game mode at first, and then we switched to the other one.
The reason why you'd play casual, not competitive, is because once you're in a game for competitive, if you leave, you will be depending on. I mean, your first one, I don't think they give you like a strike, but after your first one, if you leave a competitive game before it ends, like you get like a 30-minute ban, and then your next one's like a 4-hour ban, and the one after that's a day ban, and then the one after
Keep
that's
going.
a 7-day ban.
And you keep going.
I don't think I've never seen it go past 7 days, but
I mean, that kind of happened to me in League of Legends when the first time I stopped. I got so pissed at that goddamn game. I kept leaving every single
and a
match.
competitive game can take an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, you go into overtime
if
and then
it's
you
six,
fucking hate
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. So you got to lock in for like a long.
But it's also
period of
not like
time.
professional. It's not like professional. Like in professional, like in the professional scene, there is no tie because, like, let's say you're playing like Premier, which is what you'd be playing if you're trying to, get to a good rank, and because there's two ranks. There's competitive, which is like rank per map, and then there's Premier, which is rank overall.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the new CS2. But
Yeah.
CS:GO didn't used to be that way. It
No,
used
I
to just be
Global
You're right.
elite, yada
Yeah.
yada, all that. Yeah, it's not like that anymore. Now there's no more global elite. It's just like numbers.
I was one or two ranks below global elite at my best.
Yeah, I'm still kind of
I
ass.
was a sweat
I was-
for like 3 months, and then I lost all my skill.
Good up. But,
What happened?
Just stop playing. Like literally, I think it's one of those
Oh.
games where like once you lose that aim, like you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like I still know how to play and where to go and all that stuff, but like once that like hand-eye, like quick twitch, like shooting heads goes away, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And you hit a certain point where the people are so fucking good that like if you don't kill them immediately, you're dead.
Yeah.
So if I go, and also when the way the game works, if you don't play for a while, you're demoted.
Yeah.
Like it's
Okay.
a chess system. It runs off the same system that chess runs off of.
Yeah. But what the
That's
fuck
crazy.
was I saying?
Yo. that kind of video game is just not
It's way too competitive.
for me.
But that's what makes it really good, but also bad at the same time. Like when you
Is-
start feeling it, when you start feeling nice, yeah, it's the most rewarding shit.
One
ever.
of those things where like if you go in a competitive game, like you have to have your mic on.
Yeah.
Like you're expected to speak.
People
throughout
will
the
call you
entire
out
thing.
if you don't have your headphones just based on how you play. Because if they hear somebody to your left and you don't look to your left, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have your headset on."
Oh yeah, you have to hear everything. Like you're. Yeah.
They'll be like, "Yo, put in your headset." It's like, how the fuck did you know I didn't have my headset in? You learned that pretty early on. They're like, "Oh, because there's a fucking guy over there, you goddamn moron." And some people, honestly, dude, it really depends on what kind of mic you got. Also, like, there's one dude I play with, Tyler. That motherfucker must be deaf because he will be like, "Oh, there's like, let's say we're using Counter-Strike terms." He'll be on like fucking like let's say we're playing Dust. He's at like A doors, like to long. And then he'll be like, "Oh, there's somebody in lower tons." I'm like, that's an exaggeration, but that is I'm like, what? How the fuck are you possibly hearing that?
So are you saying that you're deaf? Because it sounds like he's not deaf.
Oh no, he's the only one that ever hears any of the crazy stuff. Like we'll be like, "How the fuck do you hear that?" He'd be like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I mean, there's settings, and then you also need to make sure that you're set to like 5.1 instead of like stereo. Because
Yeah.
stereo, you're not going to, I mean, you're going to get right and left, but you got to be set to 5.1 or higher to really decipher exactly where around you it is.
That's just so crazy to me.
Oh, it's so,
People are sitting
Oh, you
there
also have
like,
to get your mouse DPI down and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yada,
yeah.
I don't know
yada.
what that is.
it's the sensitivity of your mouse. So like the higher your DPI, like the less you have to move for your mouse to move further.
Oh.
And people will sit there for literally like hours at a time, days at a time, and just sit there and practice and see which
Yeah,
one's
like
the best.
My mouse has I have three settings that I can cue straight off my mouse without having to go into software to change the DPI.
Yeah, I need to buy a new mouse, and I should do that like tomorrow. Something like
And then I also I've keyed some of the buttons on my mouse for certain movements and stuff.
Yeah, but it gets
that's some
crazy.
Well, I mean, there's so
That's
much
some gaming shit
there's so
right
much
there.
strategy behind like, okay, how much money does the team have? Who buys certain weapons? Like, are you good? Are you good with the op? Are you not? If you're
Yeah, I
not,
kept telling Dan he was the opper because he kept using the fucking op. Dan loves the fucking op.
and
That's
if
all
you're
he
not,
would
and if
use.
you're not good at it, you're wasting your team's money essentially buying it. Like, there's a whole strategy of what weapons to buy, what grenades to buy. Like, always buy.
Are you an
full,
entry fragger?
always buy full armor if you can. Like,
Yeah.
Huh.
And then like save rounds where like let's say because it's all depending on money, right? So let's say you guys like a good amount of money you guys should have if you want to save is like 2,000. Let's say you guys have 2,000. You can't really buy shit. You could buy full armor and like some util or something like that, or like a fucking MP9.
so you decide not to buy stuff,
you
so you
decide-
can buy stuff the next round.
Yes.
Okay.
And basically what it is, what you're saying to yourself is 9 times out of 10, you're kind of throwing that round because obviously you're not going to have equipment you're not going to go automatically kill yourself. Obviously you're going to go try, but since you have,
Well, and the goal is to kill someone on the other team who has an expensive weapon
and then get that.
and then not die before the end of the round, so you spawn back with that weapon.
and then other weapons have
okay.
different price. You get money based on what weapon you kill someone with. So for the op, that's a one shot. That's the lowest I think you can possibly get for a gun. And then you get stuff like the shotgun, which is like 500 a kill, which will deck you the fuck out. So yeah, and you get money based on if you lost or won a round, or if someone on the other team left during the round, and a bunch of other stuff.
I used to watch like full tournaments.
Yeah, fuck it, I still do every
Really?
now and then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I mean,
is
like
it just wild.
dude, they pack out arenas.
Can you do me a favor?
Like,
Can
it's
you
crazy.
Can you go on YouTube? I want to show you a video of my favorite example of this.
Who's your favorite player?
My favorite player is probably Olafmeister. If you could do type in Counter-Strike trumpet. There we go.
That's probably it.
Yes,
right
do that
there.
one. Do that one. Yes, that one. This is my favorite shit ever.
We need the audio. Do we need the audio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Everyone's there, by the way, to watch them play.
is
Counter-Strike.
it 100% sold out?
Yeah.
It looks
Like arena's packed? Holy shit!
and it's not like there's one event a year. Like, there are numerous tournaments in like the pro circuit.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, the fans for this is insane.
Yeah, Counter-Strike might be one of the most played games of all time,
What,
if not
what,
the most played game.
what would we be looking at here? Counter-Strike 2?
Yeah,
That's the game that you played, yes.
yeah, that's the one that you played.
But yeah, look at that short, the first short right there.
The first
With
one?
the POV or the one
Yeah,
that
the
he's on?
POV.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see how each player has like their keyboard set up differently. Yeah, I mean,
Dan,
that,
you know how you're talking
I'd
about.
love to go to one
100%.
of these.
You know how you were sitting there and you're
Alright.
like, it's almost best to play your mouse sideways. People play like that. People play disgustingly.
Oh
You see,
yeah,
like,
there's some weird ways to play.
people will take the monitor,
Alright.
turn it sideways. Yeah, you can change that. I don't want to hear this.
All right.
Yeah, this is the shit I'm talking about. One taps.
Oh, it's the best feeling on earth.
Like that's disgusting.
That's the best feeling on earth.
You know how you're talking about the recoil and mastering the recoil? That.
What the heck? Oh,
That dude Donk right there is currently, I think, the best Counter-Strike player in the world.
Getting collapsed this like right there is the best feeling.
Munzie,
Oh. Yeah.
holy crap.
it gets electric, honestly.
No, and especially when it's a big round and the crowd starts going crazy when stuff's
Holy
happening.
crap.
Like, it is it's like one of the coolest atmospheres. Like,
And then if it's cool enough, they'll do graffiti of you and like your actions in game. So like depending on like the spot on the map, like there's a lot of like Shroud.
Yeah, I've heard.
Shroud was one of the
elite.
best
Yeah.
Counter-Strike players of all time.
Yeah.
Up there is like maybe top, like one of the best. Like
He's
contending.
Probably top 50. I mean, he's in probably the top 10 ever in the sense of like his status, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best ever, like skill-wise at this point, but
on certain maps, they will name stuff after you. Like he has a sneaky. There's a game. There's a map that's I think in the game right now, but it's not in the competitive or like Premier. It's called Cash, and there's a spot called Shroud where it's just named after him because that's where he got like you got a 4-piece or a 3-piece, and like basically won it for his team. I forgot why it was so crazy, but yeah,
it would low-key be sweet to be one of the announcers.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%.
Because you get to go nuts.
Yeah.
Like it's like at the World Cup, except it's Counter-Strike.
and then like the whole economy stuff too is so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude, I never got into Counter-Strike, but
it's not a game that a lot of people around here probably did or that we know. Like
I played it when it was on the Xbox,
which is kind of lit,
and I put it on someone else's Xbox,
which is kind of lit. They didn't have the economy on that shit, but the economy on Xbox is.
I mean, on PC.
PC is there's like a market cap of $7 billion.
Maybe it was PlayStation.
I mean, I think it did before it tanked.
Oh no, it went back up.
Oh,
everything's back to normal. If anything, it's doing way better now. Because people are.
Did you buy a knife?
No, I wanted to buy a knife. But then I sat there and I was like, I don't really give a shit.
It's just a waste of money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not a waste of money, but it's just.
I think it's a waste of money.
You'd have to predict the market in terms of how these knives move. So
I mean, you can like if you unbox like a blue gem Karambit, like.
Oh yeah, I'd be up $1 million.
Yeah.
But like the chances of me getting that exact one,
you'd sell it to some Chinese collector that just has a vault that has
a difference of
best.
a difference of a pixel for gloves.
Yeah, like the float level.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's a
0.00014.
There's a
0.00015.
There's a set of racing gloves in the game.
What?
Well, hold on.
It's hard to explain what I just said.
I'll explain the floats.
I'll
explain the floats. But when it comes to the economy, there's a pair of gloves.
The gloves I hated. I think that was the worst thing they threw into the game. The gloves.
I know they're
just
pretty cool now.
Stupid.
But now they got some expensive ones. Like there's one set of gloves. It's like purple or not purple. It's like blue and pink. They're awesome.
This isn't a video.
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
And these are usually, I think, just how they are. Like I don't know, from like
for real world money.
Like yes, $1,000 up to something crazy.
No, but still, you got to remember, like you get when you play the game, you can someone gets something at the end of every game. Pretty much, it's hard to describe. Like you can get a box, or you could get like
not every game. It's like a weekly thing now.
Okay, well, it used to be like I'm pretty sure it was maybe not every game, but it was frequently like you would be awarded like a box or potentially like a shitty skin or something like that. You get the boxes, but you can't open the box without spending like $5 to or $250 to however much for the key, because it's key specific to that specific box as well. Like not that specific box, but that's
$250.
No, $2.50.
Yeah, $2.50.
Okay. But the keys are specific to that release of the box, like that. Because there's been different releases that come out with different skins, so you have to have the key that unlocks that release.
Well, now it's like what he's saying is true, but I think since the jump up to CS2, they've kind of consolidated all that. So now it just takes whatever key. However, you can still buy old cases, and you still have to buy their old keys. So if you wanted to open a case from fucking 2010,
some of the old cases are like $10,000.
Yeah, it's like,
and you don't even know what's going to come in it. Mm-hmm. It could be like whatever you get in it could be worth like 45 cents.
Oh, 100%.
Or it could be worth $1 million.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So they're just
like I said. No, there's a pair of gloves out there those racing gloves. There's a.
Just for the listener. I'm just trying to. I understand what's going on.
Okay, cool.
Basically, what's happening, because there's people who might not understand what this whole video game thing is.
Yeah.
None of this is real. None of this is real. A video game.
Yes.
But it's worth real world, real life money.
Yes.
A lot of real world, real life money. And you can go and there's websites that are built that you can gamble your skins on.
You can gamble skins on, maybe get higher ones.
You like upload it, and there's a big ass wheel, and it's all value based. So if I put $10 worth of skins into the wheel, it takes to total amount wagered through all the people, and then it slices out a part of the wheel that's equivalent to my $10 worth.
Mm-hmm.
And so there could be someone who just put 25 grand worth of stuff
it's
on
the
the wheel.
entire
And
wheel.
not even because once someone does that, someone else is like, oh shit,
25
I
grand.
have to try. And now there's a real reason for me to put a lot of stuff on because I could win that guy's $25,000 worth of shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And like, so, and I just want to say this because I've been trying to say it for like a little bit. There's a difference between two gloves, right? There's racing gloves. The most expensive one is worth $40,000, and the one below it, I think, is worth maybe $5,000. The difference is a pixel. There is literally a pixel on the glove where, when you look at it, it's a black spot, and it, like, I guess shouldn't be there or something like that. But like Max was saying, I think if you get a low enough float, basically what a float is,
The amount of wear, like how perfect it is. Well, and then there's like, it's like wear, but it's also a couple other things like it's
patterns and stuff like that.
like,
But that depends. That's skin specific. You know what I mean? Like
a factory new, super rare float, AK case hardened would be like 40 G's.
No,
maybe more.
That shit goes up to like 300,000 stuff like that. Crazy shit.
And I had a minimal wear, good float, AK case hardened.
Yeah.
And I don't have any more because I put it on one of those wheels and lost it.
Fucking case hardened.
Yeah.
No, but here's the
I go
thing.
back and you see all the spot like skins that I used. Like I remember all the skins that I had at one point, and I'm like, I had a pretty good catalog of like nice skins, and now I just have like some pretty shit skins.
And here's the thing: is that if something reaches a certain price, like let's say you sit there and you open a fucking
I'm about to
case
turn my
hardened
PC on when I get it.
Yeah, no, I
got to see what's in the inventory.
So let's say
Max is gonna start gambling.
I might start gambling too.
No, that's stupid to me now. Like it would be cool, but like again, like I said, someone has so much money that they just take up most of the wheel, and they have the odds are you're.
Well, I mean, you can open cases, but that's also
the cases is pretty much gambling as well. But I've never opened a case and hit a knife. Like I've always wanted to.
So let's say
if I got fucking gloves, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, I'd want a knife so bad. And if I got fucking gloves, I'd be so pissed.
But let's say you get like a knife that is worth $16,000, right?
Yeah.
You can sell it through Steam Marketplace, but only up to a certain cap will Steam actually work with you. Because after a certain point, it's kind of like we want to step away from this. Because it's so fucking much, it's so much money. Like we don't want to be in the middle of that. I think the most I've ever seen something be sold on on Steam is like maybe $3,000. But like,
but there's been sales that have been millions.
Yeah, but that's off of the record. That's
and it's like undisclosed. There's like accounts. So there's like a couple collectors. You can transfer. You can transfer from account to account, and then I'm sure they have to. You pay. And
the most expensive knife or the most expensive thing that was not sold because the dude didn't accept it. It was the karambit that he was talking about, the best float karambit.
Was it a blue gem?
Yeah, blue gem, $2.5 million. And he turned it down.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, still
look it up. Look up like best or most valuable Counter-Strike knife. It says estimates reaching up to 2 million. Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you unbox that, if I unbox that, I'd punch my monitor.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't know what I would do. That is like literally the equivalent of winning the lottery.
And it says 18-year-old unboxed at $200K plus.
But I think the crates to actually open this knife are like maybe $50.
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah.
And then there's crates as well for stickers, and you can put stickers on your guns. Shit, yeah. Some of the crates to buy stickers because the sticker packs are typically released around one of the major tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So they have special stickers for the teams in it, and then also the event, and some of them are like hollows, so they kind of like reflect and stuff. Some of Just the cases to open the stickers are like $2,500 just to open, and you don't even know what you're gonna get.
And then the stickers
What the
themselves, by
fuck?
the way, these are stickers. They're not actually guns or gloves or anything. Stickers.
I'm having such a hard time.
Some of these
And they are
believing people
$40,000.
blindly.
Yeah, like 40 G's for a sticker.
Because you'll never be able to get those again because it's like it's a specific 2014 Austin sticker for fucking for Kenny.
Katowice
Yeah.
2014 like hollow sticker. Like it's
Yeah. Or like the Hollow Titan shit, like the red those red ones. Yeah, like it's you're obviously not going to go back in time and fucking get it. That's why
I have a couple hollow stickers, but they're on guns.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, you could sell that shit, but
you can keep them off guns. Like you can just hold them in your inventory and not put them on a gun because once you put it on a gun, it changes the value. But there are some people who have guns that have like 4 of the most expensive stickers on them, and it's
a case hardened AK.
My question is, if you bring that and you play with that gun,
everyone's losing their shit.
Yeah, everyone's losing it. Let me tell you.
No, but and someone takes your gun. Do they now have your gun?
They have it for the game. Like,
Yeah,
like in the game, they like if the next round starts or whatever, like they still have your gun and it has the stickers on it, but they don't keep it in their like it doesn't go into their inventory.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like if you hit, I mean, certain people might have it toggled for something different, but I'm pretty sure F is the standard toggle for showing off your gun or knife. And so like knives like that, a lot of times one side doesn't look like anything. And then once you hit F and like it spins, then it's like blue like that. And it's like, I mean, you'd see the chat going like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing casual, it's like, holy shit, that guy has a knife that's worth it. And like the pros will literally rent out knives and skins for the tournaments from like the collectors.
Mm-hmm.
The collectors will be like, take this knife, use it during the tournament.
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
It's fucking awesome.
Going on right now?
There's
this is just real life shit happening out there in the
Neymar,
world.
you know the soccer player?
He has like a crazy catalog.
Oh, he has a
sure.
crazy inventory of knives.
Holy shit.
That dude, his inventory of knives up to like a couple $1 million. Not knives, but like just like
skins and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, that homie's raking.
You can look up. You can honestly. I know if it's up to you if you want to. I know we've been talking about this for a while.
Click on that.
Okay, I'm not gonna read all this shit.
No, you can't see the picture, sadly.
The pictures.
They all have like specific knives. Like you have
that
talent,
would be crazy.
Doppler sapphire.
Yeah, because like that Doppler could be different colors. Like case hardened. Like you need to understand like what case hardened colors. It's like it looks like an oil slick essentially. Like that's like the kind of the way to describe it. And so like the case hardened or like the knife could look like a bunch of different colors, but if you get one that's all blue, it's like you're in the money.
There's a lot of different ones too.
Whatever would have been right here.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a blue gem.
There's a
but like blue gem.
But imagine this. Imagine like how
imagine
how the patterns get accepted. Like
it's a fresh knife. Don't get me wrong.
No, it's nice. Yeah. Is it worth $20,000? I don't know about that. Or 12,000? I don't know. But there is a what am I trying to say? There is a fuck. I completely lost my train of thought. There's a whole system to what they're. Oh yeah, no. The way that the game dictates patterns on skins.
Scroll back up. It says to get that knife, you have a 0.0001% unbox odds. So if you were to unbox the box that you could get that knife in, you have 0.0001% chance of unboxing that.
Chroma case isn't that bad. It's not too expensive. Or at least maybe chroma case just one, but.
I always liked the bayonet knives. Those were cool.
The way that the game dictates how the patterns go on weapons is that you literally have a square image, and it just kind of sits in that image, and that's how it.
Yeah, and you pray that you're in the perfect spot of that square.
You're in the quadrant that you want to be in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's why it's also so goddamn.
Bunch of addicts on that, huh?
That's why it's so cool.
The game's fun as hell. If you get and it. I mean, I when I played it, I had a group of people that I played with. Like there'd be 10 people on Discord, and like we'd all like. It's fun to play with other people. Like once it got to the point where I wasn't playing with those people a lot anymore, that's kind of when I stopped playing.
Yeah, that's not something I
because they kind of moved to other games. Like Rust was kind of big at that time too, so people started playing Rust more. And then like
you were still friends with these people after they moved to Rust.
Yeah, we were playing DayZ heavy too at that time. Like
I mean, DayZ is cool. I'm just making fun of Rust. I know just everyone that I know that plays Rust fucking hates their life. Hates Rust.
Rust is such a brutal game.
Oh, dude, it's fucking crazy because you have you have everything set out. You have a fort, you have your homies, you got a band together. You wake up the next day and you're dead, and your shit's been fucking bulldozed.
Your 20 hours of work that you put into building your place is just completely gone.
Yeah, Rust is. I honestly couldn't tell you what it is, but basically all I know is that you can build a bunch of shit, and if you go to sleep, you turn your shit off.
Game. Yeah,
and someone's gonna walk up to your shit and fuck you up.
Yeah. It's an open world game where like it never like when you log off like that server's still going.
But it's not like other games where it's like you might be nice to somebody. It's it's everyone's
cutthroat.
A piece of shit.
Yeah.
Everyone is garbage filth and they're all out for each other.
There were DayZ mods that were similar to like the Rust idea that were so much fun because DayZ you could build like I forget which specific mod it was, but you could create crazy structures and like they had so many guns. Like that was fun. You could fly around in helicopters and stuff, and it's just a massive map.
Dan watched this one military dude he didn't play DayZ, but he played Arma 3.
Yeah, which is, I mean, DayZ ran off of Arma 2.
Yeah.
Arma. Yeah, that's the one. Is that the one that I see people
it's like a real
like flying helicopters?
It's a
and they're
sim. It's like
they're like sitting there with their fucking.
Yeah, or I don't know how you do that. I just acted as if you're fucking shifting a
like
fucking.
That's the shit, and they're like, "All right, boys, how do you want the ride to be?" And then they like do.
Like Arma is like a legitimate military simulator. Like it's like no HUD. Like you don't have like how many bullets you have and shit and stuff like that.
You don't know if you killed anybody until you go see that person dead.
Yeah, like it's not like there's like a feed at the top saying you killed someone. Like it's as real world as it gets to a certain point.
I've literally seen clips of like people talking to each other in that game, and then you just see the person fall over and you hear a crack, and then that person's just gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, but there's no sound, there's no gratification, there's no like hit mark or anything. You just
see someone, like if you shot them from a distance with your sniper, you see them fall over and you're like, I hope they're dead.
Yeah, and you're looking at your buddy, he's like, holy fuck, he was one day away from retirement, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is like major throwbacks to when I was 14 and 15. Grinding so hard on the PC.
Yeah, dude.
You're an Arma guy?
I didn't play Arma a ton. I had Arma, but we played DayZ, which DayZ was a mod for Arma, which added in like zombies and stuff. And it wasn't, and like there were a bunch of like kind of quests that you could do within the game and stuff. Like it was, but like massive servers.
Once again, everyone was a big piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
DayZ, when I played it, went like this. It was like, oh cool, that's great. I spawned at the lighthouse.
You spawn in naked, pretty much, and you have to go find shit or kill people and loot them.
Yep.
But you can like pick up a rock, and that's what you start with, like to kill someone. Like they have guns, and you got to go like you have a fucking rock.
But it's also not like you're running into anybody for even hours at a time. Like you could literally spend 7 hours doing everything. You're all gillied up. You're all crazy. You're even driving a motorcycle, and you get fucking domed from the tree line. They don't even give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what you get for not staying in your tree line.
Yeah. Good shit.
Fuck yeah. I think we definitely talked about that for a long.
All right.
I mean,
we had some passion there.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Makes me want to go like unearth my PC. Probably got to dust out some like some dust and cobwebs in there. May not even run right.
Unfortunately, I don't have a gaming PC, so
yeah, we need to get Dan a gaming PC.
Until I get a gaming PC, I won't be able to play any of this.
I mean, my computer at this point is so beyond modern day standards. I think I could run Counter-Strike, and that's probably about.
Do you have
it.
16 gigs of RAM?
I'd hope so.
Yeah, if you don't, then that's like 90% of the games you want to play are fucking up.
Like that's the best part about Counter-Strike is it's like the big difference between Counter-Strike 1 and then Counter-Strike and then Counter-Strike Global Offensive was the change in graphics. Got like a lot nicer, and then CS2 I think they made a bunch of improvements as well, and then
like
also
their smoke system and stuff.
Yeah, they also added some other stuff, but the game is not that intensive, which is like the best part about it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're running the Unreal Engine or some shit like that. Like it's pretty fucking simple. You don't need something crazy to run it, but I mean, the better you have. If you can get 150 frames, like you're good, or like 60. 60 is like minimal.
Yeah, my shit kind of goes retarded, so I kind of run at like 200 frames.
Yeah. I mean, you'd want to be there, so
100%.
mine ain't doing that though. I don't think. Bring back like flashbacks, like just those moments where you like it's 1v5 and you just clutch up so hard.
I've only gotten 1 ace.
That's like especially if you have the op and like you're just picking people off just one taps, just like flicking them. I mean, it's like orgasmic.
No, it's on some. I get so unbelievably hyped, and everyone also gets crazy too.
Oh yeah, if you pull off a 1v5, like your whole team is just like shit in the bed. Like,
yeah, if your team doesn't say anything and you pull off some crazy shit like that, your team's a bunch of fucking hoes. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Who would have thought?
Now I feel like I want to go home and play, but
Oh, would you look at the time? Holy shit! All right, guys. No,
Counter-Strike time. It's just about time.
I have my computer at my apartment. It just hasn't been turned on in forever. I think it's there. Actually, it may not be. I don't think it is. I gotta pick that up.
You just need to upgrade it.
Yeah, I would enjoy upgrading it, but I don't want to spend the money on putting together a whole new PC.
Yeah.
And it's like realistically, like the graphics cards were all like really just cost a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And I mean, a CPU can if you really go crazy, but the graphics card is so expensive.
Yeah. No, trust me, I completely understand that. I had to fucking eat that.
Gotta go crazy.
And it's funny because I ate that payment, and then it turned out I actually didn't need to upgrade it, so I upgraded it just for the sake of upgrading it. Which, in hindsight, I don't really give a shit.
What do you have?
Oh, what is it? A 5070 Ti?
NVIDIA or not NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
Yeah. I always wanted the 4080 Ti because that was like the most cracked out.
Oh, that thing's awesome.
That was like the most famous cracked out.
What do you guys think it is? You think it's NVIDIA or NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
Yeah, it's probably NVIDIA. I'd just say NVIDIA.
But no, the one that was a really cool one, which they stopped making support for last couple months or like a couple months ago, is the T8 or the 1080 Ti.
Okay, no, that's what it was. The 1080 Ti was the most cracked out thing on earth.
It is.
You could overclock that thing, and it was like the most absurd graphics card on earth.
It still competes with graphics cards today.
It's still probably like $1,000 to $2,000.
Oh, 100%.
If not more for a 1080 Ti.
A 1080 Ti graphics card.
I think I have like a 1070. That's how many generations I'm behind. I'm 5 generations behind.
For everyone out there, the graphics card. What does it do? Does anybody know?
Sounds like Dan's about to go on a learning lesson here.
I don't know. I don't know what it does. I would assume, just based on the words.
It's a graphics it's the processor. It's a graphics processor.
It's a graphics.
So it is worth like, I don't know, like $200.
Oh, it's only $200. I'm
like
upgrading to a 1080 Ti.
1080 Ti, but the problem is, like they said, they stopped making support like graphic drivers for the 1080 Ti.
Yeah, that thing overclocked was like, I mean, back in the day, if you had a 1080 Ti,
it
was legendary.
It's literally one of those ones where like, it's like, that is the holy grail above others. I've literally never seen people jerk off something more in my entire life until you bring up 1080 or the 1080 Ti.
How is it so much better than everything else?
Quite frankly,
I'm not sure, but it was a beast.
You can go on YouTube and literally look up a 1080 Ti comparison like videos, and there'll be like shorts of it if you want to do like.
No, we don't need to do that, but we can take it. When we tell you this thing was, I mean, you had to be rich to have a 1080 Ti.
Oh, you got Primo. That was some Primo shit.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean, at the time they were thousands of dollars, and this was 10 years ago.
Damn.
For a graphics card that you put in your PC that was running Windows 10, that was brand new. May not even have been Windows 10 at the time. I think it was Windows 10.
Only has 11 gigabytes.
Windows 9.
What's up? Actually, that's still crazy. Holy shit.
But yeah.
What'd you say, Bill?
Some good.
It has 11 gigabytes.
11 gigabytes.
But I mean, that's less than the one that that's more than the one that I was actually rocking before, the 3060. Yeah, no, that just goes to show how crazy the fucking 1080 Ti was. That shit was bananas.
Bee's knees, huh?
It was the dream setup. if you could afford to buy a setup that had it, and it was also impossible to buy them. That was
Couldn't
also
find them.
yeah, like it was really hard to find one that was actually for sale.
Damn.
And then to know how to overclock it properly is a whole different story. Which I don't even necessarily understand the whole process of overclocking it properly, but I'm aware of that. If you did overclock it properly, it was like the best thing ever.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting a 1080 Ti for our studio.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
reason why it's
buddy.
so good
We're
is
gonna put in a
because-
case.
Because I guess from what I'm
Yeah.
seeing is that yes, it was good at the time, but no one realized how good it was until they're like, oh shit, I'm still running it 12 years later. You could still bust out performance as good as like even the 40 series with the fucking 1080 Ti. That's stupid.
What does a 5090 cost these days?
5090? Shit.
Like $3,000?
5090. Which one do you want? $3,000.
Like-
on the money.
$3,000, yeah.
Damn, dude.
The one I got just for price, just for
And then
reference.
the problem is if you're gonna do a 5090, like you need to have the top of notch CPU, because why would you buy the best GPU if you're not gonna have a really, really nice CPU?
Exactly.
And then you're going to have a really nice motherboard, and you're going to want to have all the RAM possible, and you're going to need a big ass tower for that as well, with probably liquid cooling. And
Yep.
now you're in 10 Gs into your computer, maybe more.
No, but the one that I have, if that one was 3,000, what I got is $100.
Yeah, it's a considerable drop off after the 5090.
Yeah,
like
once
it's like $3,000 for that, but the 5080 may only be like $1,500.
All right, let's see what the 5080 is like.
Oh, okay.
5080 is at the most I'm seeing is
Yeah.
so,
So it's like the Ferrari versus like a nice Corvette.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's a lot to talk about.
Now I'm just wondering if my
That's just a lot of
computer will
money
even
out there.
turn on. Hope it does.
A lot of money out there in that whole process. Like, you don't think you could get so lost in the sauce, but
Oh yeah, once you start adding the high end components, it's like that thing starts going from like, like a really nice gaming computer could be $3,000, but once you start going to like the top tier, you start jumping to like 10,000 plus.
That's why I need a monitor that can run 4K because my shit can play 4K.
4K, 240 hertz.
Yeah, but that monitor we're looking at like what, $400
$400 to run.
for a monitor that can run what two? What'd you say?
240 hertz. No, it's got to be more than $400.
That'd be a lot.
4K, 240 hertz.
$1,300.
May not be. I mean, depending on the size of the monitor, it may not be 1,400, but it's probably close to $1,000.
Let's just see.
Thinking
What,
anywhere between 27 and like 36.
I was looking at the Mac Studio monitor, just the
Uh-huh.
monitor, not like the one that has the built-in
Yeah.
computer.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was $3,600
Jeez.
because I was like, it'd be really cool to have one of
we
these
said
monitors.
the Apple what? Apple monitor?
Yeah.
The Mac Studio monitor or something. Like
XDR
that.
or something.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yep. Pro Display XDR.
yeah. If you do like the nano texture, it's even more.
The fuck? It's just a whole bunch of shit. I just want to buy it.
I think it's like $3,600 because I was like, if you buy one
That's crazy.
and you run dual monitors, you need a second one. I'm like, wow, you'd really have to spend like $7,000 to $9,000.
Okay. So Pro Display XDR. Okay.
How much is it?
Take a guess. Take a guess for standard glass and nano texture glass.
I think nano texture is like $3,600.
Max sounds like he's looked at the price up recently, so
And just so you know, we're talking about the Pro Display XDR, right?
Yeah.
$6,000.
Oh,
ooh.
I was off.
And for the standard glass, it's $5,000. So just so you know, it's $5,000. It's $1,000 for the technology that you are putting extra into this.
No, it's just a coating.
What is it?
It's
doing?
for I think it's for it's highlight
I
situations.
thought they actually like drill kind of board the.
I mean, it's some sort of application that they do to the glass. I don't know exactly how they get to that, but yeah, it's for highlight situations where you have a lot of ambient light and glare.
There is another one below that, like the non-crazy display, and that one is $1,600 for the standard and $1,900 for the nano texture.
And the thing is, you have to buy a VESA mount for it too. Like it doesn't come standard with like the VESA pattern. You have to buy an adapter for the back of it to mount onto your standard monitor arms.
What the heck?
Yep. Oh, yeah, and if you want the stand, how much is the monitor stand?
I think it's like $400. They look so nice.
Oh, first of all, the adapter, how much is it? How much, guess?
The VESA mount adapter?
Yes.
I think it was like $400.
It is $200.
Okay.
Not the worst thing ever.
Half the price on the monitor, but double the price on the mount.
Yeah.
Or the adapter.
Not even the mount.
Yeah, not even the mount. They're so clean looking though. Like I've seen someone have them in their setup and it's like they look so clean.
I saw one somewhere.
Guess how much the stand is for the monitor? If you wanted to buy,
it's like $1,200.
I have no clue.
It's $1,000 for a monitor stand. So in reality, you're spending,
which is proprietary.
Yeah.
If you don't get the adapter, you have to get the stand, and it's proprietary.
So at the minimum, you're spending, unless you just want your monitor.
$7,000.
But all right, well then, how much is like a really nice display?
Oh, it's not a Mac.
Like
you could get
4K.
a really nice LG OLED for like $1,600, and the 30. Because I'm pretty sure
You said
30.
LG.
Yeah, LG. I think they're 32. Like the Mac monitors are 32-inch. I think a 32 OLED 4K from LG is like $1,600, or that may. I think that's for the ultra wide, so I think that's bigger than what the Mac is. That's curved as well, I believe. Samsung has that crazy display where you can have it in landscape and then you can spin it into portrait, and it's the curved one.
Yeah,
I think that's like $1,800 or that may be like $4,000 actually. I'm not sure, but that thing's really sick.
Yeah, I would like to fuck with that. But
one of those, and yeah, if I could have one of those in my setup at my desk, that would be sweet. But it's just,
I'll probably end up getting a bigger monitor once we move, just because.
Yeah, that's the one you're running over there.
Yeah,
that's tiny. Was it 27?
24.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got 227s.
I'd be stomping with that thing.
Yeah, LG's got some crazy shit.
I run dual 34 LG inch dual 34 LGs.
Dude, I rock that shit. I sit so far back, my eyes barely have to move. Just like
it's always there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need monitor arms because mine are on stands, and with the way my desk set up, they have to be like in the corners. So there's like a gap in between them. And if I had monitor arms, I'd just have them butt up right next to each other. It would be much cleaner looking. And I'd get some space back on my desk.
Yeah, I wonder if I'd like more of a one single big ass ultra wide or multiple.
Like that one we see at not GameStop, Best Buy.
I'd prefer an ultra wide if I was paying for it myself. I didn't pay for those monitors, so.
Dude, Samsung has a nice looking ultra wide. Like, I like the one where it's maybe called the Galaxy. I don't know.
That's the one that I'm pretty sure turns.
Oh,
yeah, and it's huge. Like it's massive.
I just know there's one that has a really cool back to it.
Yeah, that's the one that turns. I'm pretty sure.
But you said it's called a what? My apologies.
I think it's the Odyssey.
Odyssey, that's what it is.
I was gonna say Galaxy. Samsung Galaxy is already a thing.
Yeah, I think it's the Samsung Odyssey. Odyssey display or monitor.
I think about how to spell Odyssey. I don't think I've ever gone on my way to spell it.
Odyssey.
Walk us through it. Walk us through it. Okay, no, you already found it.
ODYSSEY? Or are you talking about the thing?
How much is it?
Oh, oh my god. Is that really what the fuck am I looking at right now? Something like that?
Yeah, because it can spin. It can be portrait or landscape. Like the mount, like you can rotate it, and it's crazy. You can do it in real time while it's on.
What is the resolution on that?
I think it's. I don't know because it's a weird resolution.
You can get it for if you buy it now. One-time payment. Yeah, one-time payment, $500.
That's not the right one.
Then which? Because what I'm saying right now is that underneath that it said Odyssey G7. You can find it specifically.
So the 57-inch G9 is $1,500.
Oh, holy shit!
The 57-inch G9 is $1,500.
Yeah,
All right. That ain't cheap.
that one I don't know if you can rotate.
So right now, if I buy it, I can buy it right now.
That one you definitely can't rotate. This was the one, like the back you were referring to.
Yeah, dude, that thing's
Yeah.
fresh.
What? Let me see.
Looks so futuristic.
What the fuck are you seeing?
I am on Samsung's website.
Yeah, I wanted to. That is.
Those are cool for like simulator setups.
Yeah, those are really cool. If you got the money for that shit,
Because if you can do 3 of those, it like wraps around
like
you.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, or
The
like
amount
a
of
car simulator or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're fresh.
My dad was talking to someone at the AUSA conference because they were selling helicopter simulators, and he was using VR, like full motion seat cockpit, and then you had VR goggles on. And I think the guy was saying like, you could build your own, but you're looking at like 15 to 20 grand.
Or you could buy this one.
How does it
15
simulate the G's in the flight?
I don't think you can ever really truly simulate the actual G forces, but you can have it where it shifts quickly. Like it'll thrust you sideways really quick. But there's only so much you could simulate. Like you couldn't simulate like pulling a lot of G's.
just knocks out in your chair in the living room.
You need to be in one of those centrifuges where it's moving. But like to do that with a simulator, it would that centrifuge would have to be able to like move like so fast. Like
It would have to
typically
be in
they-
its own like gimbal too, in and of itself.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
the cage that you're in, playing the video game.
And it would have to be able to spin really quick to adjust for the G's because typically they wind up and get really fast. Like it's not like, oh, as soon as it goes, like you're just
Already at 10.
hitting 9 G's.
Oh shit!
It's like it has to work up to it.
I watched a dude the other day. There's a game called Star Citizen. It's
I've
been
seen
around.
that.
The dude that has that setup.
I haven't seen the setup, but like that game looks crazy.
Oh, that
'cause
game
it's
is
like,
fucking
'cause
crazy.
it's like just like you're going around the galaxies.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like really like a real simulated game like that, like how Arma would be for Milsim. I don't know if it's like a real like.
I mean, I don't think you could tell someone that it accurately is simulating what it would be like because we have no clue.
Well, no, what I'm saying is more like
what it would be
like I don't know if it's like you die easily or like
Oh,
you get
yeah.
one ship or that kind of stuff, yada yada. But the way they play makes it fucking seem like it.
Yeah, I mean, you also have no idea. Like these ships have deflectors and shit, and like shields and stuff. Like we don't have that in modern day. So who knows how? Like to a certain point, it can't be realistic because we just don't know.
Yeah, then look it up. Look up Star Citizen.
I'm pretty sure it's like crazy because it's like just a huge like world that you're playing in.
And it has an economy too, kind of like Counter-Strike. From what I
Really?
remember. So you can sell your ships for like
Go to
$50,000.
images, like 50,000 real dollars.
Yeah.
What?
That's all like gameplay. Like, shit, this means nothing.
Go to that. Go to the one down to the left. Let me see what these ships are looking like. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. Oh, we're in Reddit. This could get dark. Yeah, I'm thinking if you got that big boy in the center there, you're living.
Mm-hmm.
You're rich as hell.
Yeah,
Star
buddy.
Jump Fleet Viewer. Like
Yeah.
you go like I mean not that if you want to, it's up to you. But the simulations that people have for Star Citizen on YouTube are fucking insane. Like that's like yeah, like you said, $20,000 setup.
Yeah, and I think it goes up from there.
Get some Star Citizen.
And I guess you could do cockpit view so you could fly it and land it. Oh, it's just what's the one? Oh, so the captain has to pay $3,000 for you and 25 of your friends to go pilot this motherfucker.
Yeah, and God forbid it blows up or something. How does that work? Do you just get it back, or like is it gone forever?
I don't know. I'd be so upset if I spent $3,000.
That'd be brutal. Like oh shit, are they gonna run into each other? No.
But I'm assuming you can do all of this in like cockpit view.
I would assume, yeah. Wow.
On some real shit, I've never really seen that much gameplay of this game.
Yeah.
Now we're just getting off it. Okay. Cool. But yeah. Another video game conversation today.
Yeah. Little video game conversation.
Had some energy.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that.
The second we brought up talking about Counter-Strike, it just unraveled Max's entire...
Yeah, we found out that Max was actually...
He was like that supposedly back in the day.
No, dude, like there'd be times where like when I was at my best, like I would be getting into lobbies with the pros, like because I knew their names at that time, and like I would be in games with the actual pros, and I was like, holy shit, like that's when I was like, oh, I'm actually like pretty good at this. But I was still getting my ass kicked. I mean, I'd hold my own, but I was never like, okay, I was dominating the lobby once I got to that level.
Yeah, dude.
Well, then people would have other accounts so they could go back and play at like a lower level. Yeah, Smurf accounts, so you could go back and just wreck some people. Because once you get to the high ups, it's like, you can't really be like the best out there.
But also the queues, because you're playing with the top 500, you can only play with 500 people compared to like the thousands or the millions that you should be able to play with if you were a lower level.
Yeah, because you can only queue in with people who are similar ranking.
Well, people will buy accounts. Like you can go on eBay and be like, oh yeah, I'd like to buy a fresh account that already is up to the level it needs to be.
Like gold or silver 1 or some shit like that. Silver 2 or gold 1.
How do they get? All right.
You literally buy it. They send you card information.
You buy Steam accounts essentially.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because it takes like 10 games just to get a ranking, I'm pretty sure. It's like 10 or 20 games.
Well, now for CS2, or no, it wasn't. I don't know how it was because for you it was like forever ago.
I've played CS2 since it's been released, though.
Oh, okay, no, but regardless, it's been forever since you started playing. Because for me, when I started playing, to get into Premiere, it's a $15.
I don't think I ever played the Premiere. I never did that. I think the time that I played CS2, I just played casual.
Well, okay. Well,
I don't know the whole Premiere stuff.
Well, no. If you were more ranked, and I guess that's kind of like a split where it always used to be competitive, and now they made a split when CS2 came out, and I think they made competitive, and that's really, or they made Premiere, which is really the old competitive.
Yeah, no, I haven't played any of that.
Yeah, so there's no more global elite, but you can get to like I think
if you saw that global elite sign like in your lobby, you're like, damn, like I'm playing with the best.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only so many that are the best. It's not like Call of Duty where like, half the lobby is the top rank in the game. It's like there's only so many people on Earth that are global elite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah, so you're legitimately playing against someone who's like in the top 500, like Bill said, like the top 500 in the world.
And there's like, and the best part is that if you had an outrageously expensive fucking inventory and you were some shit, I would talk to me as shit. I mean, not that like I really give a
So
fuck.
there were some people who literally all it was with them was just collecting.
Well, that's fair.
skins.
They're gambling.
Well, not even like the gambling part. It's just like some people just enjoyed having like all the coolest skins. Like all the people that I played with all had knives.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
none of them were like the crazy ones that we just saw, but like they all had knives and.
Well, like my friend Austin, he's been playing. He has the 10-year coin, so he's been playing even longer than that. And he just got his first knife.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. I think I still have a couple like really nice op skins, and then I have a decent AK skin. I have a really cool M4. I have the something Tiger M4 skin that's minimal wear, but like it almost is factory new, and it's so clean.
Yeah.
A couple of cool like pistol.
Skins and
I'm
shit
sorry, do
like
the
that.
skins wear over time?
No. It's like when you get it, it's either factory new, minimal wear.
Because there's well worn, there's battle scarred.
Yeah, it's either factory new, minimal wear, well worn, or battle scarred.
Well, no, I think there's one in between minimal wear.
There may be.
Yeah,
But it will always be what that.
Yeah, it'll never change from what it is.
yeah.
And it just essentially is like if you had a factory new, the paint's perfect on it. Like on your gun, minimal wear, there's a couple like imperfections. Battle scar, it's like someone took like a sandpaper and just started like sanding off parts of it.
And and actually, no, funny enough, just to go back to what we were talking about with like the stickers real fast. There was a dude recently who got his account hacked. He was a pro. He got his account hacked, and they were asking for like 3 Bitcoin. And he said no. And what they did is they took all his stickers and they put it on the shittiest gun, and they scraped. You can also scrape stickers to get like a different design based on what that sticker is. Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of shit to it. But basically, he put $350,000 worth of sticker on one gun and just like scraped them all. Crazy shit.
I don't really know what that means, but that's wild.
Basically, he ruined the stickers and he put on the shittiest guns. So
and some of the
means
stickers like you pretty much could never get again.
Yeah,
like it's pretty much impossible to ever get.
And
them
here's the
ever
thing
again.
here's the thing though, is that Steam and Valve is so good about that. Is once it got like traction, Valve will straight up just give you that shit back. Like if
You're saying Valve
is the company.
Okay.
Valve
owns
created
Steam.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I think did Valve create Counter-Strike?
Yes, Valve created. I mean, so I think somebody made it. I'm gonna sound like a fucking moron, but I think it came from a Half-Life 1 mod.
Yeah, I mean, original Counter-Strike looked so shitty,
Oh yeah, dude.
and
it
it's
looked
come
like shit.
such a long way. It was like literally just like boxes and shit, and you like it's what you think a video game would look like on the computer in 2005. Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
just super shit graphics. Like that's why the game is so simple. Like it's not like Call of Duty where you can run and slide and shit like that. It's because it was built in like the early 2000s where it had to be simple because it couldn't be crazy.
It is so simple, but has the highest skill ceiling of any game I think I have ever played in my life.
Yeah, I mean the skill of people, like their aim is unreal.
Because there's like also stuff like you know how I told you about utils, and people use like a util called smoke a lot, and a lot of people like you'll obviously close off an area, people won't push through it because they don't want to. But there's literally like people will sit there on maps and sit there and throw grenades
You
just to see where they land.
Pick out a specific spot in the sky, and you run, jump, and throw it, and it lands perfectly across the map, like stopping them from pushing like one of the walkways
Yeah.
to cause them to go to the other area. Like it's so skill based. Like the competitive side of it is crazy.
Yeah, this is all new to me.
Yeah. No.
I'm telling you, you got to go back and watch one of the throwback like final rounds of a tournament, and like you just get like amped up, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then because that's when you see like all of like the really like thought out like game plans come to fruition, like which maps they're picking. Because like in those tournaments, like like certain teams have strong suit maps, like where they have their strategies like unbeatable on that map. So like at the beginning of the final matches, like between the two teams, final match between the teams is like you veto certain maps, so the other team can't pick those maps.
Okay.
And like I think it's like 3 maps that you play in like the tournaments, and like one map could take an hour and 30 to get hour 50 minutes to get through. I mean, it's like a 6 because it's first to 15.
It's best. It's also I think it's also
Search.
best by. It's also best by like 3 or something like that. Because there's a pro match that lasted I forgot how many hours it was, but it was like a whole day's worth of time.
Search and destroy.
It's search and destroy. Yeah, same thing every round. No changing.
And it's lasting that long.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because you could technically have 31 games on a map if it's 15. You've won 15 rounds. The other team's won 15 rounds, and you're going into overtime. So you could have 31 rounds of search and destroy.
But I think
in one map.
But the one that I'm referring to that lasted hours wasn't one that went to 31 because I think they had a thing around it where it was like best of 2 or best of 3.
Okay, yeah. So you had to, and it just probably kept trading back and forth.
Back and forth. They just kept going. Like they had to stop for like piss breaks multiple times, like this and that. They had to stop to eat.
Jetstream Studios, the Vocal Lube Podcast is getting out to one of these events and you have to go overseas. Like we wouldn't do it here. You
can do it in Austin. Worst case scenario. That's like the only place I know where they do.
True that. We're going overseas.
But there's like Katawa and then like fucking Budapest and the fucking.
Yeah. No, we're going overseas to see one of these.
Okay.
Because the European market's huge. The Asian market's huge.
I was about to say, let's go to Japan.
They definitely
I think it's probably
have
Korea.
Oh,
it's probably Korea if I had to guess.
All right. Let's go to Korea.
We're going to Korea just for that. We're flying in the morning of and flying out
right after.
Right after.
Yeah, that was really cool, guys.
All right, back onto our 18-hour flight.
Paid by JSS.
Hey, if the company's paying for it and we're getting views, we're going.
Well, remember we're gonna write off our.
Yeah, it's a business expense for sure.
We'll write off the jet.
We'll stay a couple extra days and shoot some videos.
Hell yeah. Gonna be living.
Are you looking up where the tournaments are?
Yeah.
We have to go to
one
of
them.
Are
China's.
We'd have to. Yeah, I think a lot of them are China. We'd have to go to one of the major ones. Europe would be a cool one. One of the ones in Europe would be sick. Budapest would probably be sweet.
What do you guys think? Should we do China?
Could do China.
I'd love to go to China.
I fear they wouldn't let us back in.
Yeah. Though, like right now with the political climate, I don't think that's the place we'd want to go.
No. Maybe Canada.
Still might not be the place we want to go.
We'll just keep it within America.
No, we'll go to Europe. We'll be fine.
We're gonna go.
What is it? Confirmed? Wait, hold on. What is this?
I thought the South Korean president just signed something with Trump.
Didn't he?
No.
But there's Saudi Arabia. There's Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia would be wild. So I don't think we'd have a ton of fun in Saudi Arabia. So I don't think we go there. There's a couple in Budapest coming up.
Yeah, Budapest would be nice.
It's Star Ladder Budapest Major 2020 or 2025. 2020.
I don't know if I can justify going there not being like a massive fan of it.
I'm telling you, watch one of watch one of them, and you're
they forced me to spend $1,200 on a flight. And
I'm just like thinking about it now. I'm like, that's a lot of money to spend on something that I'm just taking a chance on. Because what if I just don't fucking like it?
You'd sit in a crowd watching people play video games from a crowd full of people. But anytime something crazy happened, you would cheer. And actually, the best part is one of the best parts is people will like stay in the crowd and they'll open like those cases in the crowd, and sometimes they actually do get crazy shit. And people just fucking go.
Yeah, I guess it seems like Star Ladder is the only one left on the 2025 circuit.
Yeah, I think there's one in Germany in 2026.
We're not going by the end of 2025.
No, we're not. Oh, dude, we should go to IEM Chengdu.
Oh yeah, that was
Chengdu, China.
What the fuck is that? Really China?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or we could go to Romania.
Yeah, I saw the Romania
Malta. Shanghai, Stockholm, Budapest, Belgrade, Serbia, London.
You said Hong Kong?
No, Shanghai.
Shanghai. Oh, that's not the worst thing ever.
Riyadh. Riyadh was for the Esports World Cup.
Yeah.
It doesn't really go to Germany. A lot of stuff in Belgrade. Oh yeah, there's the Blast.tv Austin Major. Maybe we go to that. Or there's one in Dallas.
Okay. I'm down for some barbecue.
Oh, this is the one we're going to.
What?
Astana, Kazakhstan.
Fuck yeah, dude. Is there one in North Macedonia?
Copenhagen. Actually, the one we really should go to if we're not going to like Korea or something is Melbourne, Australia.
I'd be so down to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Spiders are big over there.
Yeah, I know. I'd punch the spiders, Dan.
Use shotgun.
You also have to check your shoes in the toilet every time you use it. You know how fucking crazy that is? You take a mean shit and it
that
would just
pisses me off.
You literally have to like check the
I hate
inside if there
spiders
isn't a
so
giant.
much.
You have to flush the toilet.
We're not going spider season.
Oh, what? So go when it's cold?
No, I think there's specific times of the year where like every tree is just like covered in.
Oh, that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
like-
go that. I wouldn't do that. Actually, maybe I
spider
would just
webs.
see how it is.
No, I think I'd be okay, dude. If everything's covered in monster spider webs,
Well, you
count
got to
me
think
the
about
fuck
it.
out.
Everyone there is licensed to handle that.
But we aren't.
I mean,
That's the
yeah, but
problem.
you don't
Yeah.
think an Australian
I don't
would
want
walk
just
up
like a
and start.
the time that could take though. I don't
Look,
want. You know what I mean? Like
An
what
Australian
happens-
would see me get hung up in a cocoon.
Bill's gonna get hung up in a cocoon like Frodo did in fucking Lord of the
Yes.
Rings. Like,
Billy,
and there's going to be an
watch-
Australian that fucking comes and saves me.
yeah, Sam the Australian
Yeah, Sam the Australian
gonna come in with a
Bowie knife.
sword.
You gotta think like a spider that's like this fucking big. I mean,
I'm
Look
not.
at the biggest
you gotta think
spider in
about the
Australia.
web that's coming out of that.
I'm
you know
not.
what I mean?
I'm not rocking with that. We're going at a different.
Look, here's the
time
thing.
of
Here's the
year.
thing. I would fuck with a tarantula way more simply because it doesn't spin webs.
The loser. I don't fuck with
But
tarantulas
you want
at all.
to? I was gonna say, but you fuck with tarantulas? Like
Oh well, I'm
tarantulas?
assuming that like obviously like there's
tarantulas.
You're struggling to push that one out. You're gonna fall asleep before it came out of your mouth.
I don't know. I guess like in
Tarantula?
my mind, it just seems like more threatening if they don't have that much mode of transportation.
That much
thought
mode.
they jump.
What's up?
I thought they jump.
Tarantulas jump like that? I mean, I guess I'm sure there's
I don't
something.
know, but either
Do
way, I
they?
don't fuck with them.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're planning our 2027 trip to go to a CS2 tournament somewhere in the world
Do it.
after our 2026 road trip.
Yep. To Austin for the CS2 tournament.
I'm going to Austin in a couple months.
For the CS2 tournament?
No,
He's going for.
be the first time I go to Texas.
You get barbecue?
He's getting barbecue.
Probably. I mean, I hope so for there.
Wait, you hunting pigs? You hunting hogs?
Not going to hunt. I'm going for bachelor party.
Going to party.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. Max is gonna party hardy.
Yeah, we're just gonna show up. Me and Dan.
Damn, dude, that's sick.
All right. Well, I feel like this has been a pretty good podcast.
Yeah, you got anything to say, Dan? I know me and Max just kind of talked the whole time.
Ah, hey, dude, you guys were rocking. I was fucking with it. I don't know much about Counter Strike or however people go about it these days, but when I was playing, I had a good time.
Good game. It's simple. It's easy to pick up, and
Yeah.
it's easy to pick up like how it works. I can't say it's easy
Yeah.
to pick up like the skill level. It just takes so many hours. Have you ever surfed? You ever done surfing?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I've spent hours surfing.
Surfing's nice.
I still have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
It's like custom maps where like you jump a certain way onto a slanted surface and you can like slide on it, and you have to like it's like an obstacle course. It's so hard to describe, and it makes no sense if I were to try to describe it to you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and yeah, maybe I understand.
No,
but I don't think
I don't think you do, because if you saw it on like someone surfing, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" You wouldn't
Actually-
you wouldn't even think it's Counter Strike. You'd be like, "What is this?"
Yeah, no, it actually is so different, but it's just built on the back of like the movement system that was created in the original Counter Strike on complete fucking accident. The way that it like sends your character with momentum.
Yeah, I mean And it's actually really, I mean, like some of the maps are incredibly challenging.
Yeah, as far as I know, the best way to describe it is that in Counter-Strike, at least back in the day, when you were hit a slope, you would build momentum, and that could carry you. So basically, what surfing is that every single part of what you're surfing on is a triangle, and you'll land on
launch
one
from
side,
one to another.
and then you jump from another, and you just basically have to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of obstacles.
Yeah.
In the way.
You'd have to see it to understand.
Yeah, no,
it makes no sense.
It is
because it's not like the game where there's no shooting people in this. It's literally like
you literally have your knife out.
Yeah, you literally go into a lobby that has no one else in it, and you're just surfing.
Let's see.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, like
it is literally, and the best part about it is that there's nothing. There's no like competitive about it. There's nothing. Just people just want to just do this for fun. Here it is. Oh God, hold on.
Yep, this is surfing. Let me tell you, this is so much more difficult than it's appearing right now.
I'm not comprehending really like how they're doing this
because it's like
it until you try it, I don't think you'll understand it.
So you see how like everything's slanted? It'll show it in a second.
Like and this is like the most basic form. Like,
well, where does this occur?
It doesn't.
You download the map and then you do it.
Well, yeah, it's like you download the maps, but like it has no correlation to the actual game.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no point within a competitive match of CS where you're surfing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's literally just like a extracurricular thing that you do when you and your friends are like, all right, let's download this dumbass
Some people
map.
are so good at it. Like it's so much more difficult than like that first video made it look. Like what that person was doing in the first video is fucking like impossible.
Okay.
And you have to be so good at like moving around and stuff. Like it's
and it goes on for so long.
Yeah, and like maps are like endless. Like it's
really
it's crazy. It's just bringing back so many memories right now.
Yeah, I don't really have like.
But all right,
it's got a huge community.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, no,
monster community.
I think there's maybe like 1.5 people on it right now. 1.5 million.
Damn.
It's literally always at the top of the Steam charts for most played, every single day, and I'm pretty sure it's been like that
for 15 years.
Yeah. Basically, Valve is patting themselves on the back. They go, yeah, look at the top charts. It's our game.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Well, I think this has been a good podcast.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
I'm fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're at that point.
Yep.
The video game talk's good. Gets us going. Dan, we need to get you on. Next time you're playing, tell Billy to load up a surf map. Give it a try.
Okay, I will.
And then play an actual round of like casual or something. So you can play like the real game.
Because we were going to, because my friends were trying to get their girlfriends to start playing, and Dan was fucking 1v2ing them. And then after that, they were just like, let's play something else. I was like, we should have done some casual.
I don't think Gabby would want to step foot into the arena.
Well, no, I was talking about like my friends I play the Xbox and all that shit with.
I know.
They're getting their girlfriends, yeah.
No, I'm saying I don't think my girlfriend would want to step into the arena.
Oh, hell no. You couldn't go easy.
She'd look at me and she'd just be like, loser.
Yeah, dude, I was playing against them. It was good.
All right.
Yep, cool.
That was episode 22 of the Vocal Lube Podcast presented by Jetstream Studios. Catch us next week. Maybe we'll have something different to talk about than Counter-Strike, but maybe we're morphing into a video game brand over here. Who knows?
Yep.
Probably not, but
probably not, but it could be a key segment.
Maybe we make a
maybe me and Bill split off and have our own separate video game
thing,
like throwback video game. Though Bill plays a lot of games that I never have. So it's only Counter-Strike that I really can speak on.
So after so basically what would happen with the schedule is that after we have the podcast, Dan would go to his room, and then me and Max would then do our podcast.
Yeah,
we should do after the major events, we have our own we go back through and we dissect what happened.
I'm down.
Okay. All right,
Yep,
we got
all right,
ideas.
yep.
Episode 22 in the books. Appreciate everyone. If you're in your car, stand up.
Stand up. Peace.
Peace.